everybody, Marco Carbajo here from businesscreditblogger.com. Today's video we're going to talk about how to get credit for your new business. 5 fast and simple ways. Let's get started. If this is your first time watching this video and coming to this channel, be sure to give us a thumbs up and as well as click subscribe. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video about building business credit and getting funding for your company. So as a brand new business, let's go over a quick checklist that's important for you before you actually start applying for credit for your business. So first, we encourage you to be incorporated as a new business. Of course, you could be a sole proprietorship, that's fine. But if you want to create that clear separation between you and your business, we encourage you to be incorporated, because your incorporated business is treated as a separate legal entity that's separate from you. So from a liability perspective, it's important to incorporate. The second thing is, if you've recently incorporated, let's say a year ago or 2 years ago, but you haven't done anything with your business, you want to make sure that your business is still in good standing, because with the majority of states out there, they do require an annual report filing fee. So check with your state that you incorporate to make sure you're in good standing. Now, number 3, your employer identification number. You're going to want to need to have that handy when you're completing a credit application. This is also used by many business credit bureaus when people check your business credit reports on applications, they ask for your EIN. Your EIN number is also used to create your DUNS number with Dun & Bradstreet, which is one of the major business credit reporting agencies. You're going to need your business contact information readily available. Now, what I encourage you to do if you're a brand new business, you want to make sure you have a document or a spreadsheet to put all this information down. What your EIN number is, the formation of your company, the year you incorporated your business, the year you started your business, your business contact information, your name, the spelling of how you do your name, your business address, your physical business address, your business mailing address, your business phone number, your dedicated business email address, your website address. Have all that on a document, so when you are completing applications, whether today, next week, next month, next year, you're going to use that document so the information you provide is consistent across your credit applications, across your business filing documents, etc. That's very important, because you don't want to have a mismatched error. You don't want to have duplicate credit files being created for your company, etc. So your business contact information is key. Now, keep in mind, for those of you who get asked this a lot of questions, for those of you who have work from home, but you want to create a virtual office. Virtual offices are great. We've done videos on that to use as your business mailing address. So all your correspondence sent to your business is sent to your virtual office. But your physical business address, you can use your home. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, because when you're applying for a DUNS number, for example, Dun & Bradstreet will not accept virtual office addresses when applying for a DUNS number. So you're going to need your physical business home address if you're working from home. If you have an office location, obviously you're going to lose your office location or a retail store, etc. for your business physical business address and your business mailing address. Now, let's talk about industry classification. Many credit applications will ask what industry you're involved in. Sometimes they'll just say, what's your industry focus? Sometimes they'll ask for your NAICS code, which is your North American Industrial Classification Code. This right here will take you to the website. So this is where you could do a search for your NAICS code. You can put in some keywords. Just keep in mind, you probably heard that there are high-risk industries you want to stay away from. Some industries like real estate, anything involved in lending, credit, credit counseling, even car dealerships are considered high-risk industry. So it's okay to use more of a general industry classification when it comes to classifying your business, but just be aware to stay away from high-risk industries. So let's get into the business bank account. Now, I did a video on why credit unions are really popular in community banks. I really support them, so you may want to look into that, especially if you're a small business doing under $1 million a year. Check out this video right here about credit unions and community banks. That'll be really helpful. So you want to have all this information readily available before we get started into the 5 ways to get credit for your new business. So let's talk about the first way, the prepaid business credit card. Why am I starting with this one first? Because this is the easiest thing to get. There's no personal credit check, no personal guarantee. Even if you have bad personal credit, this is a way to get your foot in the door and get access to a credit card for your business that you can use for day-to-day expenses. It helps you build business credit. So this particular card issuer, Divya, you may have heard of them. They have different types of cards, but this will take you exactly to their prepaid business credit card application, which is creditbuilderapply.com. They don't check your personal credit, and there's no personal guarantee. Now, what's different between a prepaid business credit card and a secured business credit card? Well, a prepaid business credit card is basically your credit limit is the amount of funds that you load onto the card. So if you loaded $500 today on your prepaid business credit card, that's how much credit you have available, $500. And as soon as you make a charge, let's say $100 is taken off that card right away. So now you only have $400 available. So it's instantly using the amount of funds that you put on the card. Okay, it works just like a debit card. Okay, you know, with a debit card, you have the money in a bank, and the debit card, if you use it, it takes money out of your checking account. So this is pretty similar to it, but what's unique about it is it helps you build business credit. And it reports to Dun & Bradstreet, which is a major business credit bureau, and SBFE, which is a data warehouse that the majority of business credit bureaus pull their data from. Okay, so that's the Small Business Financial Exchange. The prepaid business credit card, what I love about it for you being a brand new business is that it positions your business for potentially getting an unsecured credit line with this particular card issuer, because if you're loading funds, you're using it, and there's no issue about you paying your bill because it's taking the funds out immediately when you make charges on it. So you're loading money onto the card, you use it, money's taking out right away, and then you load money again, you could keep using it. So your credit limit is the amount of money you're loading onto this card. But as that activity grows, this card issuer can issue you an unsecured credit line on top of this, so which is really, really exciting for you. So this is, I'd like to say, get you your foot in the door with a card issuer. It's one of, I think is pretty standard that you should do, especially if you're getting started as a brand new business. Now let's talk about number 2, business credit cards. Now, if you're out there applying for business credit cards, this is obviously for you, it's important for you as a new business to get at least one business credit card to start out that you can use for expenses. And there's different types of business credit cards. So you could use a business credit card to make purchases, balance transfers, and cash advances. Now, I did talk about the prepaid card. That's one option. This is another option, is an unsecured or secured business credit card. Now, many of the card issuers out there offer sign-up bonuses. You get 0% intro APRs, cashback rewards, etc. So that's why business credit card is pretty standard, something you want to have. But it's basically you're co-signing for your brand new business. So remember, you have a new business, doesn't have any revenues, no business credit history established yet. So you, as someone who has very good personal credit, you're going to need to co-sign for your business. So that's what's required to get a business credit card, is you have to have good personal credit. They do require a personal credit check, and you're going to personal guarantee. You're basically co-signing for your business to get business credit, unsecured credit for the business. Now, keep in mind, think about it too when you're out there. How is this comparable if you're getting a car loan and you're, let's say, 18 years old? What does most car dealers say? You need a co-signer, okay? Because let's say you have no credit history, you're young, there's no track record. Well, with your business, same thing. If you're a brand new business, you're going to need to co-sign for your business. So this, especially for small business credit cards. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is when you're applying for an unsecured business credit card, is consider the existing banking relationships that you already have as an individual. So if you already have a credit card, let's say with Capital One, a personal credit card, and you've had it for years, there's an existing relationship there. So it's more favorable for you to apply for a business credit card with Capital One because there's already an established history there. Okay, so Capital One here has a Spark Business Card. This is the card that's easiest to get on the business side with Capital One. You have to have fair credit, 68 or higher credit scores, where Capital One has different levels of business credit cards. So this one up here, Spark Business, is one of the easier ones to get. Okay, and it reports to the business credit bureaus. All these cards up here report to the business credit bureau, so it helps you build business credit. So like I talked about, there's unsecured and secured. So let's say you may not have the strongest personal credit, or let's say you're brand new business and the bank requires you to do a secured card. Well, some card issuers like Wells Fargo are here. This first one, they have a secured business credit card. So that this allows you to get, and that's basically you're putting a deposit, $500 is their minimum, and they're issuing you a $500 credit limit, but that $500 you put down as a security deposit, they hold on to it as a security deposit. So if your business ever defaults, they have that $500 to recoup their money, and they're only issuing you exactly what you deposit. So you deposit $500, that's your credit limit, okay? So it operates like a credit card, but it's secured. You put a deposit down. Where unsecured is ideal because you're not putting any money down, it's revolving as well, okay? So now, acquire a business credit reporting card. As a new business, it's important for you to want to build business credit. So the prepaid card, which was number one, that helps you build business credit, doesn't show up on your personal credit. Business credit cards, there's plenty of business credit cards for you to choose from, but remember, there's many of them that report to your personal credit. So you want to stay away from cards that impact your personal credit. So because as you're making charges, let's say you have debt on your business credit card, that's going to impact your personal FICO. That's going to impact your credit utilization overall and individually if that card reports on your personal credit. So when you acquire a business credit reporting card, a business credit card that only reports to the business credit reporting agencies, then that shields your personal credit. Even though you've provided a personal credit check to get the card and you provide a personal guarantee, so if your business defaults, then you have to make good on that. It doesn't impact your personal credit as long as you're in good standing with that card. So let me kind of just explain what that means. When you get a business credit card and you've personally guaranteed that card, but it only reports your good payment activity to the business credit bureaus, only in the event when your business defaults and doesn't pay on an outstanding balance, then the card issuer will come to you as the guarantor and say, your business has defaulted, you're a guarantor on this card, you need to pay this amount that's owing. You pay that amount and then you're okay. If you decline to pay that amount, then they can come after you and report it derogatively on your personal credit. Okay, so that's the only thing where PGs affect you as an individual. Okay, so let's talk about business credit cards here. You have secured Wells Fargo, Capital One, PNC, and these kind of go into the level of personal credit worthiness you need to have before you apply for these cards. So the Capital One is fair credit, PNC is good credit, Chase is an American Express. You got to have really good credit. So what does that mean? So let's talk about requirements in acquiring a business credit card. You're a brand new business. Your business has no track record. You're a startup. So remember, bank card issuers look at you as a very high risk. Okay, so they're going to weigh heavily on you as the co-signer for your business. So you have to have really strong personal credit. So fair credit is 680 to 739. 739 is actually really good credit. But if you're in the 670 to 680 range, that's more the fair credit range. Where you're getting into 740 or higher, you're in really good credit. And then you're in excellent when you're in the 800s. Okay, so I wouldn't apply for the Capital One Spark unless you have at least a 660 or higher credit score, and especially if you have an existing card relationship, that's even better for you. If you're in the Chase range, you want to be in the 700s or higher for Chase and American Express. So remember, if you get turned down, there's also options like a secured business credit card. There is the prepaid business credit card, which I talked about in number one. Now, definitely watch this video right here that I just did the other week on how to maximize your business credit card approval. So if you're a brand new business, this is something you want to watch. It's very important because we talk about how to make sure your credit report is where it needs to be to get the best bang for your buck when you're applying for credit cards. Okay. Now let's talk about a third option for you as a brand new business is you have what's called business credit card funding. This is a service that we provide. It's a way to maximize the amount of credit cards you're going to get in a short period of time, 14 to 20 days. We basically acquire these cards for you. We handle all the processing. We create the bank list. We select the cards that are going to give you the best approval possible, the highest credit limits, the best offers. So you're going to receive 4 to 5 business credit cards, and they only report to the business credit reporting agencies. The majority of cards will come with a 0% intra APR, so that's interest-free money for you for 6 to 12 months. And the credit limits can be rather significant. Combined credit limits can range anywhere from $25,000 to $150K. Now, that's where that video I just talked about, how to maximize your business credit card approvals, that's what you should watch, because it's going to share with you what determines the size of your projections that you're going to get in business credit card funding. Like I said, these only report to business credit. Build your business credit for your new business. So these 4, let's say we get you 4 cards in 14 to 20 days. You now have, let's say, $50,000 in credit available to you to use on those 4 cards. That's 4 new trade lines that are reporting on your business credit report. So this helps you not only have access to revolving credit when you need it for unforeseen expenses or purchases or day-to-day expenses, but also helps you build business credit, and you have multiple trade lines reporting. But this is also establishing 4 to 5 new banking relationships with your business and the banks. Okay, so when you apply for future credit, potential credit limit increases every 6 months. Also, if you want to apply for a loan or additional card with that card issuer, you now have an existing relationship. So these are all the benefits of when you strategically acquire 4 to 5 credit cards in a single processing time. And that's where you use a service like ours. So, of course, you can go with option number 2 and get maybe 1 or 2 cards on your own. That's fine. Okay, but if your goal is to get as much access to credit as possible and build your business credit fast, then I really encourage you to check out our business credit card funding. You can go to businessfundingreview.com. You're going to need to supply a copy of your personal credit report. There's no hard pull for us to do the review for you. There's no charge for us to do the review. This is just a review. And then we provide you funding projections. If you want to move forward, then we send you out our funding agreement and we get started. Okay, so let's talk about number 4, trade credit. This is another type of credit you can get as a new business. And this is basically when another business extends credit to you, allowing you to buy their products and services on credit, and they defer payments on those products and services for 30 days or more. Okay, it's also known as B2B financing. It's really popular. It's a short-term credit. So you as a business, you may need to buy certain materials or certain office products or promotional products to grow your business. So why not get credit that'll be extended to you? You could serve your cash flow. You have up to 30 days to pay it back, and it builds your business credit. So trade credit is really popular for brand new businesses and existing businesses. You have major companies that use trade credit. All right, so this requires no personal credit check, no personal guarantee. Many of the types of vendors and suppliers and retailers that offer trade credit, they don't require a personal credit check or personal guarantee. It's unsecured, and it builds your business credit. So these are some of the companies we've talked about in various videos. We've done a video on Summa, Ohana, Strategic, Shirtsy. These all offer you as a brand new business with no credit history at all, no personal credit check, no personal guarantee. They offer you credit lines, and you can buy products and services from office supplies from Summa and Ohana to electronic products at Strategic and to promotional products at Shirtsy. So definitely watch this video here. We have 4 other vendors that we also provide that also help you get credit as a brand new business and help you build up your business credit. So this is number 4. Let's talk about number 5 is a fuel card. This is one fuel card A to B, which I really like. There's no personal credit check, no personal guarantee. They give you 7 to 14-day repayment terms. So remember, as a brand new business, you're going to probably have appointments or probably use a vehicle to go to appointments or to go to meetings or etc. So you're going to need a fuel card to put gas in your car. So why not get a fuel card that helps you build business credit? But at the same time, it's easier come tax time because you have all your fuel expenses for your company on one card. Okay, this particular fuel card, A to B, reports to DMB, and they report it quarterly. Now, they do require you to provide a bank statement. So if you have 0 revenues going through, I wouldn't really recommend applying for this particular card. This is great if you maybe just got started. And let's say you're doing $1,000 a month in sales, because they will look at your bank statement. Okay, so they may give you a really small amount of credit. could be $500 or $200, but that's a business fuel card. Now, I would recommend if you don't have any revenue coming through as a business and you have pretty decent credit, then there's the business fuel card, the Shell Fleet Plus card. They do require 80 paydex score, but like I said, let's say you don't have any business credit established. They would have a way to give you this card with if you have a DMB report established, but if you don't, they do have an option where you can supply a personal credit check, a personal guarantee, or a deposit and get this Shell Fleet card. So I'm just giving you different options, okay? Because the purpose of the video is for you're a brand new business and you don't have anything, okay? So these are 5 different ways for you to get credit as a brand new business. Now keep in mind, there's plenty of other ways, but these are fast and simple ways for you to get credit and build your business credit as a new company. So if you're looking for more sources, more ways for you to get credit as a new business, check out our business credit building system. It's a do-it-yourself platform, but we provide you all the different types of vendors, suppliers, retailers, gas cards, corporate charge cards, business credit cards, etc. for building business credit. You go to Business Credit Builders with an S.org, and we also have done for you funding, like I did mention, our business credit card funding. We also do personal loans and lines of credit, etc. So if you did find value in this video, please give us a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. That way YouTube knows to share this video to more people. And check us out on our website. Our blog is businesscreditblogger.com, and our main website is businesscreditbuilders.org. Make it a great day, and thank you for watching. We'll talk to you real soon.